welcome back to Commando Gaming. Today we are going to be doing more Satisfactory. We have been trying to do more of this. It's very fun, it just takes some time with setting everything up. Actually, goal of this episode is to try, the last episode it was a bit of a off-topic episode, but we did get the rifle, which I did get ammo for off camera. And yeah, it's pretty cool. I haven't actually used it yet, except for like those 5 shots that I fired as a test on that episode where we got it. And also, I noticed something. In real life, you would grab the handle and then push down, the character just slaps it. It's kind of funny. But we need to get industrial manufacturing. I've done most of it, we have all the resources for it. But once we get industrial manufacturing, we will be able to make, let's just show you. Manufacturers, which are needed to make computers and modular engines and adaptive control units. These two are, I actually checked, these are the 2 new things that we need for the space elevator, the next time we use the space elevator. And then we need 2,000 of that versatile framework for the other one as well. But computers are used for unlocking, well, except for the gas mask, are used for unlocking everything in Tier 2. You can't unlock anything without, in Tier 6, without the computer. Monorail train technology. This is going to be a fun setup. Then we have the jetpack, which I finally figured out is still in the game because I saw this here. I completely forgot to look it up myself. 25 of those computers. And I have made these computers before, like on a save. I tried to like skip this part because it was so annoying to set this up. It's pretty much impossible to automate because you need computer chips, and which are like on the other side of the map, and then you need like steel, and then you need something of 2 other things. You need 4 different things that are located all throughout my area to get it. So this is pretty much impossible for me to automate right now. And then expanded power infrastructure, where we get the fuel generator. This we need, because see that? The power here, the coal power is not working anymore. It just, look, it fluctuates for no reason. I literally just spent 30 hours before recording this video trying to fix it. It's like they shut off out of nowhere, and I don't know why. It's like they're fine 1 second, then all of a sudden they shut off. They have plenty of coal. They have plenty of water. And in fact, while fixing it off camera, I added another water extractor. But look, as you can see, like, all of them just shut off for no reason. And I cannot figure out why. If I go through all their inventories, 99% sure that they're all going to have everything that they need. Let's see. Well, it has water. I don't know why the water's going low. Maybe water's the problem? Maybe I need more head lift. But you have water. You have water. You have water. You have water. All of these have the stuff that they need, except for that one on the end. And for some reason, when that one shuts off, they all shut off. Why? They have what they need. Now let's see if I actually have what it takes to make one of these things. Of course I don't. I need copper sheets, which are all the way over here. I'm just going to leave you. Oh, I forgot I have my flashlight on. Nah, I picked you. But this is why we need fuel power generators. Because coal, useless. It shuts down out of nowhere. And I'm pretty sure the fuel generators don't even need water. I think all you need to do is just plug them into a fuel line or something. I think I ran past it. No, I didn't. It's over there. I'm kind of debating what I should get first. Power, so I can stop dealing with this stuff, with the power issues, or jetpack, so I can get around faster. I mean, I've shut off a lot of stuff in the factory. I've shut off all the sinks over there. That sink's off. The sink over there is off, along with all the miners that were fueling it. I want to make sure this one's off, because I'm sure all the ones over there are off. Those are big power generators. I shut off the reinforced iron plates and the modular frames because we aren't using them right now, because I shut off versatile framework. And we still have so much power that we're using. I literally shut off everything we don't need. And look, now that's fine. But once I fix that one over there, it's going to shut off again. I've been dealing with this for like maybe 4 or 5 episodes now. I just need to fix this. Most of it's been off-camera fixing because I just don't feel like recording me just sitting here clueless on how to fix my power issues for like 20 minutes. Seriously, it usually takes me at least 20 minutes to fix this. And this is like every time I get on, it always runs out. I'm hoping that once I put in a new pump, water will be fluent enough to where I can actually, I don't know, use my stuff. I mean, this is enough. Look, it's just shutting itself off. And then it goes back on, and then shuts off. And I guarantee you, yes, it's water. So let me just shut you off. Because look, this is... And look! A spike. Cool. You're empty. You got water. So it looks like we need one of these pumps right there. Because if I'm correct, you have water. Now I need to look through the mess of wires over here. I think you're fine. Yes. And then it spikes. I don't know why or what is taking all this power. I've shut off everything I don't need. I've shut off most of the steel production. I've shut off stuff in the factory. I've shut off the sinks. And I can't really shut off the oil, because I need the oil stuff right now. I just don't know why. I've even had to resort to actually physically filling up biomass burners to try and get this fixed here. If I had enough resources to make one right now, I would. The only 2 I have remaining are the biomass burners back at the hub. I've been grabbing resources. I cannot find the chainsaw anywhere. I think we might have destroyed it, or it's still in Dad's inventory and he hasn't been on in a while. So I grab a ton of leaves and wood from the ground. I turn it on the biomass. And this is only a temporary solution, because then it will shut off once it runs out of fuel. Then I have to do it again. And it doesn't help that the hub ones are terrible. The hub power generators are terrible. They're like the worst ones you can get. I think you're probably better off just putting a bicycle pedal on and just have one player constantly pedaling. I think that's how bad they are, that would actually be better for the long run. Sure, it's exhausting for one player, but you don't have to eat in this game. It'd be funny if, like, before you had these power generators, like, there was one set before that, and it was like a treadmill. Like, you had to run on the treadmill to be able to power your stuff. Like, you have fuel. Okay, biomass. There. This should be enough to fuel these things for a while. $300 plus. Okay, $340 should be enough. And then it still doesn't do anything. Because that one plant will not turn back on. I do not know how to fix it. I can't just make another plant because I don't have anywhere to put it. I don't have any coal. Where the biggest source of water I have is where the oil is. But I don't have any coal over there. So it's a big hassle to get coal over there. And I'm probably not even going to have enough power to even start it up. It's going to take forever to fix this. I need oil. And I can't just make another one over here because of the water issues. Like, look, they're all on. I'm seriously on the verge of just turning everything up here off and just leaving the only thing, well, except for the main, like, basic stuff in the factory, like screws, rods, and plates. But, like, I'll turn everything off over here. That will shut off the rotor production as well, so I don't actually need to go after a while. There is a horn! Ah. I didn't even realize that. But yeah, I'll just shut literally everything off. I mean, I'll leave these off because these will fill up. Like, I'm turning off the constructors. Or at least the main, like this one. I'll turn this off because this is using power, and once this fills up in like a few seconds, this will shut off automatically. And same thing with this one, when this one fills up with ingots, which this one has, and when this one fills up with ingots, this one will shut off too. But I will physically have to go in. I don't need to shut you off because I'm not really using wire if I'm shutting everything that uses wire off. Shut this off. You're already shut off, I think. Yeah. I shut you off. And it's still probably not even gonna work. Hey! It worked! We actually have power for once. Still probably not gonna last, because as soon as those empty out, we're done. We're gonna have to refill them. I mean, the only chance I have is to make another coal generator and try and work the water around so I can use it. Okay, 10. Take the rover. I know it says Explorer, but I'm still calling it the rover. It's a lot easier to say. And this is a rover. No matter what you say, this is a rover. I mean, all the other ones, the trucks and the tractors, I wouldn't call those rovers because they don't actually look like real-life rovers. Real-life rovers are small and nimble and designed for exploring planet surfaces, right? That's what this thing is. So I call this the rover. Just get out. You have water now. Congratulations. Not much. Flow rate's okay. I don't understand how this is full. How this pipeline is completely full. All of these are full, but that one isn't. Why? I mean, this one is feeling 3 or 4 if you count that. And this one's feeling 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's only feeling 4 of them. Why does this one have significantly less water? Power generator. Logistics. Okay, I have enough. So I actually put a splitter here. These are Mark III, right? Is this a Mark III conveyor? Yeah, it is. It just looks slow. Okay, you have coal power. I don't know why I couldn't make it a horizontal pipeline. That's just gonna make it a real pain to get water into here. Or not. Okay, I think the problem over here is that it's all branching off of one or more. Like, this one is fine because it's just one continuous pipe, but this one branches off and then branches off into two more, and then this one branches off into two more. That's why there's no water. That's why there's water problems. But as soon as this one gets in, and of course I don't have any concrete. Why would I have concrete? There we go. Hopefully that is enough. And it only took 16 minutes of the video to fix that. Keep in mind, it usually takes me like 20. So that was actually quite a quick solution. Just make more. Okay, so next problem that I have. Industrial manufacturing. I need computers, which means I need plastic, which I can quickly get, right? Yeah, all I need is plastic. So just turn around. Let's take the quick way down. I don't know how I take damage from that. I mean, why does the vehicle even have a health bar if it doesn't take damage? And actually, I have a test for the rifle. There's a long way around the lake, but there's one of those big shooter guys. So I'm gonna see how quickly I can take down one of those big guys. That's a good test, right? Yeah, I'd say taking down a big guy would be a good test for the rifle. Oh, I forgot about that. Ah, don't go off the edge. Okay. Okay. And also, I've realized that 1 out of 4 next to the Xenobasher, is that like supposed to be a durability? Because this is 2 out of 4. Because I don't think it is actually. It might be, but I don't think it is. Because I use this a lot, and it's at 1 out of 4. But I've literally fired this thing 5 times in total, and it's already down to what it would be half health if that's the durability. I don't think that is the durability, but I don't know what that is. That just moved. I'm not crazy, right? Yeah, this is moving. What is moving it? Okay, whatever. And this. Why can't I pick this up? This is wood, right? This looks like wood. Actually, maybe it's stone. Yeah, look. There's a way around the lake. Remember when we found this place, I just barely walked up and saw how big it was? I haven't even explored this whole place. I just went straight to the oil. Because I didn't really feel like exploring. I don't really need to explore. Because I think I found all the minerals or materials that I need. Iron, limestone, copper, uranium, quartz, sulfur, critérium, oil. I think I got it all. I don't think there would be any more resources, right? Because I know that there's uranium because, well, yeah, because of that fiasco that we had, where we kept dying because one of us had uranium in our inventory. Okay. And also I added 2 large storage containers for the fuel, because that's a lot of fuel. But, yeah. Because when this fills up, when this one filled up, all these would stop because this would fill up, because this would, the pipes would fill up, that would fill up, then this would fill up, and the pipes would fill up, which shuts down this thing, and once this thing fills up with fuel, and then these will stop being drained, and these will fill up, and then those will stop producing once they fill up. I know that makes absolutely no sense, but it will eventually. Also, I got a lot of plastic. Okay, let's take the long way back. I have yet to find out if this thing is... I tried spam clicking. I have yet to find out if this thing's fully automatic or semi. Oh, it's fully. It's full. It's full automatic. Come at me, bro. It's dead already. 2 mags, and it's dead. I don't think that's worth it. Because just how expensive the 2 magazines are. But then again, I think I missed a lot of those shots. Oh, there's a waterfall here. Oh, there's a thingy here. Don't fall down the waterfall. A sumer sloop. Work in progress, so I'm not going to touch it because it's work in progress. One day I'm going to have it in my inventory. And then they're gonna make it like, it's like uranium. You die if you have it in your inventory unless you have a certain equipment. And then I'm gonna just be like, why am I dying? And then I look, and then the Schumer sloop finally has like something to do with it, and it requires you to have something else to be able to use it or hold it. So that's why I don't really mess with. Oh, there's iron over here. That's why I don't mess with the work in progress stuff, because, like I just said, oh, okay, that's a big boy. Well, I guess we're going again. Where'd it go? It's running. Maybe it realizes that I'm superior. Well, where are you going? It's dead. 14 shots I fired. 14, right? 1 mag and 4 shots. Yeah, 14. So it takes 14. Now only okay, running. I forgot about you. Where'd you go? Yeah, there you are, big boy. Oh, you're not so brave without your friends there, are you? Oh, there's another one. I have so many bacon plants. This area is rich in them. I remember when they were like completely rare. Like, I only found like 2. Okay, those are prowlers. I'm not going to mess with them. Because I cannot hit prowlers with the rifle. They just... yeah. It's way too fast, and the ammo's way too expensive. Especially since I can kill those things in 2 hits with this thing, I'd rather go face to face with them instead of staying long range and like wasting like 2 mags on 2 of them. Actually, they have so little health, it's probably going to be like 2 shots. 1 shot, maybe. I feel like the rifle would do more damage than the sword. Or like, these are basically like the ratings of the weapons. The Xeno Zapper, which is the first melee weapon you get, and the rebar gun together, I think they do this around the same usefulness. Like, the rebar gun's really good at ranged, and the Xeno Zapper's kind of bad at close range, but anyway, like, in their level of usefulness, they're about the same, because Xeno Zapper's useless, so's the rebar gun. Sure, rebar gun does a lot of more damage than the Xeno Zapper, but you can only fire one time before you have to reload, and there's a high chance of missing with it. And when you reload, I think I counted up to like 5 or 6 second long reload. That's a really long reload. I mean, I would expect if it did a lot more damage, like a lot. I mean, like you're hurling a piece of sharpened metal at a creature. You'd think it would do a lot of damage, right? But no, it doesn't actually do much damage. But I get the rifle. I don't know if I think it actually does less damage than the little rebar gun. But I think the only reason it's better is because, well, it has a good fire rate and it can hold more, and it can shoot 10 times before reloading. And I mean, when you actually put your thing to mine, like usually when people get that, they usually have stuff like a farm or an automated system. Why did I say farm? Like an automated system and like have a lot of the resources that they need to craft the ammo. Like, I mean, the only thing that I don't like about the ammo is the fact that you need beacons. Why do you need a beacon for rifle bullets? I mean, I've said this before, but why do you need one? I mean, it's completely useless. There's absolutely no reason to put a beacon into a bullet. Oh, I already had a lot of plastic on me. Let's launch you. And time to give away my time. Okay, just skip that. It's not important. Okay, so now, manufacturer, expensive. I need 10 heavy modular frames. You got the 10. There we go. Motors are done. Flashlight on. What do I need right now for these? Okay, so modular frames and encased industrial beams. So now that I actually have power, yeah, I got a lot of excess power. I think I'm going to turn this back on because I still need them. Also, notice how I brought this back up to full charge because it's still only using 24 of this a minute, and we're making 30, so we're making 6 extra. Okay, so I grab a stack and that. And then the modular frames. I might as well just turn this on, let it fill up. Besides, it's a quick way to like store this because if it's off, the modular frames won't go into it, but if it's on and this is still full, then the modular frames will still go into it. So it's a quick way to grab modular frames. And also, we don't need that many more to fill this up. And also, look how fast this goes. The only problem I have with it is actually right now, I think I have modular frame production turned, like, off. I'm pretty sure I did slow it down, but then I ended up just turning it off because of power. So I'm going to have to turn you back on and hope I don't use more than I need. If I really need to, I would just slow down Versatile Framework. Because I think I slowed you down to like 20%. So, yeah. Oh. This light is terrible. It doesn't even reach the floor. Also, sometimes I don't quite understand. I make 0.4 a minute. Let's make like 1 1 a minute. No, let's forget it. Full speed. But yeah. I don't get this. What's the point? And same thing about this light thing that I actually just got reminded of. I don't really understand like vampire movie logic. I mean, they say that they die due to sunlight and they can only go out at night. But moonlight is sunlight. It's reflected sunlight. So they can't go out, period. Unless it's a very cloudy night and there's no moon. But look, that's reflected sunlight you're seeing right there. So I really don't understand that logic. Like, yeah, I get it. I should turn on reinforced iron frames now. Iron plates now. But, yeah. Like this, right there. That's actually better. That's not the sun. That's the moon. And the reason it's so bright is it's because it's reflecting sunlight from the other side of the planet. That's why it's lighting up. So if I were a vampire right now, I would still be burning up right now. Because that still is UV rays. So, yeah. I really do not understand the logic of that. Turn you back on. And also, I have used a lot of those things for the space elevator. Next time, might need to actually use those now. Or soon. Probably. I don't know. But the reason I actually slowed down, you probably saw it, I slowed down the, let me just make sure it actually saved that too. But I am going to slow down that because we need to slow down our screw usage because we're using a lot more screws than we are making. Yeah, let's slow it down. But we're using more than we're making. And I like to have a stockpile of screws, especially for these heavy modular frames which take 100 screws for one. I mean, I get it, they're supposed to be more of a late game item, but they're more mid-game actually. And, I mean, encased industrial beams, I mean, sure, they're expensive, but they're reasonable for what you get at the time that you get them. When you get them, you already most likely have steel beams automated and concrete automated. So, that's not unreasonable. Most people haven't put in the time. And also, before you even when you get the heavy modular frames, you haven't even unlocked the ability to automate them because you need the manufacturer to automate them. Because you need 4 things to craft one. And the only way that you can automate something that takes 4 things, 4 different resources, is the manufacturer. So it's stupid that it's so expensive, especially since you really cannot automate it effectively. I see no reason why it has to be this bad. Like, 5 modular frames. Like, you could just say, it's a heavy modular frame, so you just take a modular frame and reinforce it with all this stuff. Why do you need 5 to make 1 if it looks to be about the same size? I don't get that. Or why do you need so many screws for something? I mean, I get it, it's supposed to be reinforced, but you don't need that many screws. Oh, looks like I'm gonna have more than enough. And I'll make 1 extra. Next up. 1 manufacturer. This thing is huge. This thing is humongous. And how are you even gonna find the space to automate everything, especially after automating everything else? Like, no space. I think, like, if I make a whole new floor, I think I would need like 3 walls to space it up so I can make a floor above it. And I could probably fit like 2, maybe 3 if I'm smart with my spacing. But 2 at most. 2. To make that. And also, I can make rifle cartridges with these things. And engines. Again. Why is that so expensive? And why is that so annoying? And these are even worse. You actually need heavy modular frames to make these things. And advanced wiring kits. And computers. And circuit boards. But this, look. Computer. You need screws. You need circuit boards. You need cable. You need plastic. Why do you need so many random things for a computer? I mean, in the long term, my computer does have all this stuff. It has a circuit board, some wires, and it's made with plastic and screws, of course. But why 10 circuit boards? 10 circuit boards for a computer. This is not like a supercomputer. This is like a basic computer. Why it needs that one. And look, if I go into here, it doesn't even show how much power it uses. I can guarantee it's a lot. And I don't even have any cable anymore. So I need to now go in there, grab like 200 cable. This game gets very annoying late game. It's really fun, but it's really annoying. I finally get that plugged in, and look how much the power spikes. Hold on, it's not even working right now. Look at that power spike. Look at the power spike right there. That's a huge spike for one of these. And keep in mind, I need 100 of these for the oil. And now for everything else, we're going to need a lot of them. Let's get the extended power infrastructure. And also, 50. Ow, that's a lot. 200, doable. 400, doable. I already have this all done. This is done. This is going to be a pain in the butt. This is going to be a pain in the butt. These two should just be a little pain in the butt 1 and 2. Whoever thought of this, these overly complicated and impossible crafting recipes, I hate you. Why? Why make this? This is a game about making a factory. It's not a game about sitting here for like 15 minutes just crafting and crafting. Like, even these modular frames, these things take forever. And the computers, I can't even really do anything with the computers. I can't make anything new. Really all I can do is just maybe add a few things. Like add new storage containers. I can't make anything new until I get these computers. And look, I'm already out of resources for the computers. I need more circuit boards. And what do I need for circuit boards? I need copper sheets and plastic. That's just why is this stuff so complicated? I need a lot of copper sheeting and a lot of plastic to make this thing work effectively. At least for a little bit. And this thing chews through it like candy. Like these circuit boards, these things are not easy to get. And this thing chews through it like a kid in a candy store. Which actually reminds me, there's actually this saying that I actually saw, which is completely true. No matter how old you are, shopping for snacks for a road trip should always look at an unsupervised 9-year-old was given $100. Like, no one goes on a road trip and buys a salad or something. It's always chips or bags of candy to snack on. It's always something unhealthy. And I find that completely true. Why am I even driving at this point? It's probably at this point just faster to run. Especially with all the shortcuts, and I'm gonna have to get out of the thing anyway. Also, why do I have so little health? I don't remember taking that much damage. Okay. At least the run is actually not that long. It's actually a pretty quick run from my hub to this, to the oil. It's just more of a tedious process. At least, the only thing, this could be a lot worse, but technically it can't get, like, where you have to craft every little thing, because, I mean, I'm willing to bet that people that have gotten far enough to craft computers have automated at least the cable and the plastic. And what else did it need? Everything, let's see what's actually common, most likely everyone automates before getting these computers. Screws. I automate, this is like the third thing I automated. Plastic, automated. All this stuff is commonly automated. Plastic, everyone automates plastic that I've heard of. Everyone automates screws because no one wants to sit there crafting like 5,000 screws every time you play, because you burn these things so quickly. And then cable. Everybody automates cable. Again, one of the first things that you automate is wire and cable. It's literally the second thing that you can make with copper. Using just copper in general, second thing you can make is cable. But circuit boards, that's the one thing I don't have automated. I feel like I should, it'd be a complete waste of resources, but just for this computer thing, I might think it might be just a little bit quicker. If I just run a conveyor belt all the way across the map to right next to where the oil is, transferring the copper sheets, just so it's all in one spot, so I can all craft it, that would be so much easier. Or maybe I could branch off and just use the plastic and bring that over to it. And then maybe if I do that, I could actually automate circuit boards. Maybe. I feel like it'd be a complete waste of steel beams to make a conveyor belt that long, along with concrete that you're gonna need and everything else. I feel like that just might be a waste of time just to try and automate something so far away. I mean, I've looked, if I stand here at the coal or the copper sheet thing, right where it is, and then I scan for oil, it's going to be over 1,000 meters away. I guarantee it. 1,000 meters away from the copper sheets. And 1,000+ meter conveyor belt, that is very expensive. I mean, just the conveyor belt from the mine for the coal to the plant, which is maybe less than 500 meters. I thought that was expensive. Man, it's going to be so expensive to make one that long. So that's why I haven't done it. Because I actually want to have resources left after. Also, let's see how much fuel we got. Oh, wow, that's a lot of fuel. Let's check everything else. You're pretty good. And let's just see how full. You're not full at all. You're not full at all. Also, I added this one off camera. And you are decent. How much are you making? You're making 40 a minute. and you're using 30. So I make 10 a minute. I don't know why I have so little. So just grab all that. Go to the crafting bench I had over here that I made specifically for circuit boards. I get 55 of these. Let's see what I need more of after. I'm pretty sure it's going to be plastic. I'm just going to keep going until I run out of copper sheets. I want to make as many as possible. These things are so annoying. Usually when I craft these off camera, I literally just pick my mouse up, hold it in my hand, and then just put my hand in my lap and just watch something on YouTube. Because I really don't feel like keeping my arm up on the table the entire time. Because these things take forever to craft. I feel like the game got updated and it changed stuff. Because I'm pretty sure black powder was an instant craft last time I checked. Now it's not. I might be going a little crazy, but I'm pretty sure it was an instant craft for black powder. Now it's 2. And I'm pretty sure this was also quicker. I feel like this is longer than it was. Yeah, it's definitely plastic that I don't have enough of. I really need to automate this stuff. But I don't know how effectively I can automate something unless I make more plastic production. Because I'm already stretched thin with the jerry cans. But then again, I guess it would be one more thing to use to stop my plastic from filling up. Yeah, it's plastic that needs more. Also, it'd be kind of cool. Like, you can slide and crouch, but like if you slid on oil, you'd go farther. Like a slip and slide. Or slip around. Do you run faster on here? No. I mean, like, that'd be a good attention to detail. Like, your movement is inhibited by walking over crude oil. Because oil is slippery. I think oil is used as a lubricant. Sometimes. Yeah, it's a lubricant. So, why movement isn't affected on it? Like, when you walk over, you, like, slide a little bit. Or you slide on the ground for longer when you're on crude oil. Just that kind of attention to detail. Also, I can make 1,200 screws. That's a lot. Pay an extra 50 circuit boards and I think that will be enough. This video is actually starting to end up being a little boring. What is that noise? Huh. Probably nothing. This video has turned out to be a lot more crafting than I would have hoped. Come on, 20 more. Please, so I can leave. And I bet then we're going to go back over there and check, and there's going to be like 2 computers there. I mean, I get that they're expensive, but also that it takes so long to craft them. And you can't physically craft it in your inventory. You have to use it the manufacturer. Like, why can you craft stuff that doesn't require the manufacturer, like the rifle ammo in the crafting bench? Or other stuff that requires more like 4 resources. Why is computer, like, there are a few things that can't be crafted, like the smart plating. I think the motors also can't be crafted. I mean, the game's excuse probably is, oh, they're very complex, but so you can't actually craft them. Really, their smart platings and motors are too complex. I'm able to make rotors in my inventory. I'm able to make electrical beacons. I'm able to make wiring. I'm able to make this sword. I'm able to make a gun. But I can't make a rotor or a computer. Like, that makes no sense. I mean, the computer I get, it might be a little more difficult than this to make. But I mean, just in turn, like, this has steel and stuff in it. My character is supposedly able to mold and shape steel with his bare hands. And make circuit boards with his bare hands. But, nope, can't make a computer. Can make circuit boards, which are electronics, but can't make computers. So you can make the electronics to make electronics, but you can't make the electronics that you're making the electronics for. Yeah. I just confused myself for a bit. But yeah, I don't get that. I mean, sure, it'd be very tedious, but I guarantee you that, especially since you can't automate it, it'd probably be quicker just to like set up, like put like a paperweight on top of your left click and just hold it there and go eat dinner or something while it's just crafting. Because I guarantee if you empty your inventory and like have 1/4 of your inventory taking up one of the resources that you need, I guarantee that you're probably going to get more done than having to come back every like 2 minutes to that thing to feed it more stuff, because you could carry infinitely more resources than that thing can. Because this has a lot more slots. That one can hold 500 screws, 100 cable, 100 of these circuit boards, or maybe not, maybe, 100 isn't the circuit board cap. Anyway, I'm going to say like 200 circuit boards, 500 screws, 100 cable, and then what was the other thing? Plastic, and then 100 plastic, where you can hold, like, say all, like, these 4 grids. That can be up to 2,000 screws, 400 cable, who knows how many circuit boards, and 400 plastic. Just that. That's a lot of space for all of that. And that, just one of each, like plastic here, circuit boards here, cable here, and screws here, that's how much the manufacturer can hold. Like I said, you can hold much more than that. So just get all the stuff that you need, and then just hold down the crafting button, put like a paperweight on top of your mouse. And there's only 2 here. 2. And I'm almost out of plastic too. Great! Just great. Not only do I need plastic for this, I need plastic for the circuit boards for this too. Well, anyway, I feel like that would be a good time to end this video. I'm probably just to save time, I'm probably just going to end up just sitting here for another 3 hours just making computers. No, I'm not. I actually do not have the time to be sitting here and every 5 minutes to be putting stuff into the thing. Like, and then crafting, yeah, I don't have that time. But even if I did have all the materials I could possibly need, it would probably take maybe 2 or 3 hours to get all the computers that I need, because those things are slow. And then an added time of like me not making it back to the computer in time to refill the stuff before it runs out, and I miss like 2 extra minutes of production time, that adds up. So anyway, be sure to like and subscribe, and check out our other channel, Strategic Gaming, my dad's channel. There's a lot of Battletech, and go check out or stream our Twitch channel at Commando Gaming 1, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.